Twitch, and hello YouTube for the first time. So if you're watching this on YouTube, this will be a video on demand of tonight's stream. So I am Rune, and this is ArkOfficialGaming. So we're a little late to the YouTube party, but we have been streaming on Twitch for a little while now. This is actually day 17, back on an official server for the first time in a long time. Couple rules about what we're doing here. So we are taking it map by map. So we're on the island, obviously. You can see by the map here. And we're taking the island all the way through and then going right up the line. So the island in the center, just going all the way up the line and seeing if we can get through solo all of the Ark maps before they close down the official servers in August. So, couple rules of the game. So I can only tame dinos from the map that I'm on, but I do have one exception. I can go travel to another map and tame one dino from that map, and that is it. I can't tame any more dinos from that map until I actually visit that map. So on previous streams, obviously we tamed a Desmodus. We're on 3 times right now, so we tamed a Desmodus from Fjordur, and then on Gen 2 we grabbed a Maywing. So we did, and then another rule is I talk to no one on the servers. I'm super private unless I'm talked to, and then I can have a conversation. And we're on PvE, so if bases decay, I may take the goodies from them. So in a previous stream, if you go back to our video on demands on Twitch, and it's at ArkOfficialGaming as well, you'll see the spoils of war. So we did go to the center and tame a Rex because we felt those were higher level Rexes and started breeding them. However, a base recently despawned, and and this stream is out there as well, all of this stuff. So these are Boss Dionicus, there's Boss Theres, there's 2 manas actually. There's a mana in here and a mana right over there. So we could start to breed them. There's Griffins, there's Snow Owls, there's a Sonoma Crops somewhere, if it's not dead. And then I did have a Thyla and a Shadowmane and killed it, sadly, but and then also I have a full boss team with Rexes that are at 98 to 104,000 health and over 3,000, almost 3,000% melee on each of them. So we took a violent leap forward. Normally unofficial, you'd be breeding for quite some time. And then also, we ended up getting a lot of the artifacts. In fact, the artifacts are right here for some reason. I think they were put into the wrong folder. Let's look. And all of these BPs. I mean, it is Ascendant BP after Ascendant BP, which is just crazy. There's the other artifact. So we are going to, tonight, attempt Alpha Broodmother. We have all the stuff. We have the Rexes. But before we do, we are going to mate those Rexes. So out here in our little shack that we found a hole, we spike walled around and did all that good stuff. But we need to actually mate the Rexes that we have right now in case of disaster. So we are on 3 times right now, so it does help. So we're going to pull out the boss team and start throwing them out. And there's your male, female, 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 female. And we have a Yudi as well. I did not mention that. Looks like a lot of females, which is a good thing because this is going to be... We don't need too many. I mean, I don't expect all hell to break loose, but I mean, it is possible. And now we're going to do the most dangerous thing on the planet. Well, first we're going to deal with an official server lag spike. We're going to whistle the whole base over. And apparently... And we're going to hit stop all. Apparently this mana didn't want to come to the party. That's okay. because we need to try to get these Rexes in. We had a small base because we were doing small amounts of breeding, and then we got the boss team, and it just went off. So this is the male, so we'll put him in the middle, and just start chucking them out. And these are obviously extremely high level Rexes. Like, this is nuts. I mean, the luck I got cannot be ignored or explained. But when someone's base decays and they have cryofridges and you open it up and you can tell these Rexes, I mean, these cryopods have actually charged for a while, and they were on the verge of the cryopod dying. So somehow we were able to get these bad boys going and get them before their cryopod expired, which was amazing. So we're going to have to really squeeze it in here. But we will make do. Then we're going to enable mating and then copy all the Rexes. Oof. Holy crap, it's a Tech Rex. Well, how about that? Well, we can't mate them, sadly, but that's a dope looking Tech Rex. How did I not notice that? It does say Tech Rex. I guess I'm just stupid. That's just a regular Rex, okay? Okay, and then what you do is you go to this guy and hit enable mating, and then you should copy settings to nearby Rexes, and kablooey, we should be mating. And we are. And then once we have the eggs, we'll freeze them all, go into the boss fight, see what happens, and then we're going to work around the base for a while. And just waiting. So it's going to be a lot of Rex eggs. And I don't think we're high enough level for the egg incubator yet. I think we are. Oh, hot dang, we can get it. Oh, that's awesome. I just don't know if I have enough engram points yet. It's okay. But we will need an egg incubator for all this. Luckily, we're on 3 times, and these guys shouldn't die. So it should go okay. Like, this should not be a problem. And I'm wearing some killer flak as well. Just don't have the flak pants, so we're going with the hide. Actually, we'll pick up the eggs and freeze all these guys back up. Can we ride all these? Okay, they do have saddles. What kind of saddles? Oh, crap saddles. No way. Oh, no. Doing alpha brood might be a problem, but they're powerful enough that it should not be an issue. This should be okay. Even with prim saddles, we should be able to go, because we do not have enough metal to make this happen. But this is why we're breeding them as well, and that is a lot of noise. Here we go. It's a lot of eggs coming down. So, in case of disaster, we do, in fact, have some backup. So, we're good here. Excuse me? Doing this with prim saddles is extremely nerve-wracking. Oh, there was 3 more I could have mated. Well, darn it. That's alright. So we're just going to go hip deep in it, and I just keep making the same mistake over and over. We're going to have to freeze these bad boys up and take them in. I'd like to actually do the fight from the drop that's outside the base, but that is luck more than anything. And I kind of want to do alpha just because of the amount of element that you'll get. I'll have enough element to make the replicator. And then we can get things really cooking. we definitely lucked out and have a boss team. And if they die, they die. It is what it is. But we're gonna go for it. They're powerful enough that and it's so much health that these things have just an insane amount of health that this should not be an issue. Obviously, we're on PvE, so a cryo timer is not a thing. So, FYI there. Oops. And then we can kind of start to go for some lower tier type of dino stuff to run caves with. I have the Desmodus for the caves, but I like running it with like Sabertooths or Thylas. And so we're just going to give it a go and see what happens. 2 more. And then we will probably head to, I guess, Greenknob and do this. Again, doing this solo is a unique challenge because there's nobody to blame if you mess up. So, I mean, I guess you could blame Ark, which is a thing. Okay, we've got what we need. I'm going to put the chainsaw back. We'll need that afterwards. I mean, we've got what we need. I might take a shotgun or just some sort of rifle or no. You know, it's either going to happen or not happen. I can't fathom that this is going to be a thing. We need the stuff. And I should have a wyvern on the roof. I do. Alright, we know what we need. 1, 2, and 3. And then, in our trophies, 10 of that, 10 of that, 10 of that, and 10 of that. Okay. And this is our cheeky way of having another way out if I can get this Maywing out of the way. And the Desmodus is in the way, of course. I'll have an elevator and a new base build. But this is just kind of a weird, crappy way to get it back up and out without having to go through everything. So more of a bird's eye view. We're working on surrounding this as well and kind of spacing it out so we can breed a little better. And these are all my crap Rexes, and they're on neutral to help weed out the issues. To Green Obelisk we go. And let's just hope for and not a absolute turd. I won't be able to make the replicator or anything right away, but it would be just super cool to have it out of the way. Okay, we're going to give this a shot. Usually you can line them up pretty good. With just throwing them out. Again, God bless PvE for not having cryo sickness. And then we'll ride the UD, of course, and do the buffy buffs from that. These guys are a little too close to the edge. It should be fine, but I think it's this part. Yeah, it's the outer ring. It's been a minute. Because you really got to jam them in there, Rex-wise, to make this happen. Shadow Mains are, if you have high stat Shadow Mains, they're really awesome to run with. Because you can put so many of them. I mean, you can only take 20 in, but putting them on the pad is not a problem. And then this boss team can be put away for a while and bred again, and so I can make myself a larger boss team. But with Prim saddles, we're going to need every ounce of it. Here's the tech Rex. There he is. And I'm pretty sure that we're good here, but we're gonna space out a little more. A little more. If they don't make it in, so be it. Again, with that much melee, it should not be a problem. And then we'll take the Yudi in with us, and so you should be able to throw one there. And then there. And then the Yudi, which is going to be a problem. Get in there. Hey, you made it. Can I ride this thing? Tell me you got a saddle on it. Yeah, I haven't even checked saddles. Alright, the heck with it. We're going to go for it. There is only one way to know. Oh, no. Well, our excitedness has to wait for 4 minutes and 45 seconds. What a load of garbage. Somebody redid this. Well, if there's any levels to be gotten, we can. That is a 446, so we can take it all the way up to 449. Yeah, if it's at 450, it used to be it's official at 450. They poofed out. We'll find that out. I'm not too sure. At 3,000% melee should be more than enough. We'll keep some of them at 449 just to be on the safe side. Or 450 or less. That one's got a few. There you go. Yeah, 30. And here's the Tech Rex. Again, that much health, you should, with a boost from the Yudi, should not be an issue. Yes, indeed. Come on. Yeah, they're pretty much all there. I think there's one at 447 if I can get to them. That's not it. There we go. My Yudi is buried in there. I may want to actually take the Yudi out the now that I've got a minute, I can reorganize this a little bit. Yeah, there's only 18 Rexes. I want to try and get a straighter shot. So, because when I go in, I want there to be no question what dino I need to be on. And where it's located. Which is right there. Bang. And I will buff them. Like as soon as the countdown goes. Because I want them to go in ready to roll. There's plenty of stam in this thing. You guys gonna go do a boss fight? Well, there's no guys. It's just me. If you're asking somebody on the server. Let's give it a roll and a whirl. Can I do it? 1 minute 34 seconds. Well, we wasted enough time there. I think it was pretty obvious with the UD buffs. Yep. And it kind of wears off. So, like I said, buffing them isn't the worst thing in the world to start with. Come on. I think we're lagging. Son of a gun. Yep, we're definitely lagging. Welcome to official servers. Even if they have just a little bit of a buff to start with, it's totally worth it. I think now 50 seconds. Oh my god. It'll take forever. Then we'll take it. We'll stand right next to our buddy the Yudi, and that'll be it. This is a long wait for something that may or may not work. And now I'm sweltering. I don't think it's been 50 seconds, but it's worth a look. 10 seconds. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. 1 second. Here we go. My goodness gracious. Make sure I get off the dyno beforehand. Just like this. Make sure we're on the ground. We are. Oh boy. Here we go. Where's the Yeti? Okay, there's the Yeti. Why isn't it attacking? Why isn't it attacking? Uh-oh. Well, boys, you'll get in there now, I guess. Well, they're all in there now, I guess. I think we're going to be okay. This is going pretty smoothly so far. Make sure we get the buff. For some reason, they're on ignore group whistles or something, so... But it's halfway down. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, I think we're going to do just fine. Well done, Free Rex team. Ooh, that one hit hard for the Yudi. Let's back up a little bit. Yeah, hey. I want to hang on to you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it! Yeah! Alright. Well, that made it look easy, didn't it? Where's my element? There it is right there. 148 and the trophy. Awesome. And they've got plenty of meat now. Woof. Amazing. Yeah. Alright. That's a hell of a way to start, huh? Alpha Brood, done. Next, the Megapithecus. And I want to make sure I breed these dinos. So, there is something I want to test with the tech cave, because on private servers you can't throw out cryopods at the end of the tech cave anymore. I just don't know if that's still the same case in the official servers, but I'll take 148 element. Well done. Way to go. All right. Let's go. That was absolutely amazing. Come on. The free boss team from a decayed base did great. In fact, I don't even know how much damage they took. Hardly any. Even with Prim saddles. Had they had the Ascendant saddles, which I will make for them eventually, it wouldn't even been a problem. Another thing is, I don't know if you can throw out a Giga anymore in the Tech Cave. So there's so many questions. But that is the first boss down. And the sooner we can get the dragon, well, we're going to have to breed the Theres that are there as well. See, we're on 3 times right now in official, so it's imperative that we get the base done, at least ready to go. But having this complete is great, because if I take on the dragon, I do have the person that, unfortunately, their base decay did have a boss Dionicus team, and I wonder if that's what they used against that's what they used or were going to use against the dragon. Don't know for sure, but there is like a mini Theory team, so they might have taken the Dionicus and the Theory. But then we're gonna need a beehive. We're gonna need some other things too. So, but this is out of the way, and this is huge. So again, if this will be uploaded to a YouTube channel tomorrow. So if you want to look up ArkOfficialGaming on YouTube, please feel free. We'd appreciate it. I just wanted to give people, the whole point of this was to give people what life's really like on Official, because it very well could go away when the new Ark Survival Ascended comes out and these official servers go away. This might be your last opportunity to see what life is really like, to see if the grind is worth it for you or not. So, and obviously the grind's different now because of the fact that I found all these dinos, but which changed, we were going at about 5 miles an hour, now at 150. We basically traded in a Pinto for a Lamborghini, which is fine. Again, that's the rules. You find it, you keep it. I talk to no one. No one talks to me. Well, if someone talks to me, I'll talk to them. But decayed bases and decayed stuff is fair game. That's where that wyvern in the background came from as well. That came from a decayed base that was on the site that my base is currently. That base decayed, and lo and behold, boom, there was a blood wyvern. So, worked out pretty good. I don't think I have anything left in here. So that is that. Now we just get up the metal, because we're going to need an Indie Forge. We're going to need to rebuild the base, make it bigger, because I want to breed Rexes into Rexes into Rexes and Theories and Theories and Theories. Because these will lead us into the next maps. Because the next one I think is actually Scorched, and then we'll go to the center. So Scorched shouldn't be as hard. I mean, I just got to kill the wyverns and get the artifacts. We'll be good to go. All right. The boss team can be put away. Well done, boss team. How about that? Let's get these cryopods back up. 1 day, 18 hours is a little nerve-wracking on a cryopod. And there's the boss team. And 148 element, and all of these tech grams. I mean, goodness gracious. The helmet and the boots, that's good. The tech helmet's going to be great for some of the underwater stuff. Even though I have scuba, the tech helmet is fantastic. And I believe that once we do the Megapithecus, you can get the generator and the transmitter. And that's when things start to take a turn. Oh, there's one Rex not in there. And we will put the spoils of war up. That's the Broodmother. And let's put our element away. And I think you have to make a, can you make a rapid here yet? I don't think you can. No, you've got to go to the obelisk, which is always special. The reason why I have tech parasaurs is because that's how I was going to cheaply make element. But because we don't have the ability to go get gotchas, I'd have to go to extinction to get gotchas. And I very well may do that, but I haven't yet. The base that decayed kind of took precedent over all that. So this is the crap Rexes right here, and they're just there as window dressings to make people think I'm cool, I guess. And next we move on to the Megapithecus, which is actually far simpler. I just wonder if I don't think I have the arts for that. I don't, and we're going to need the Desmodus should make it through Give me 1 second. I don't know what artifacts we need. Because if I need to go to Crystal Isles for them, I will. Oh, this website is such a pain. Brute Devourer pack. Oh my. I actually have the Devourer. The Brute you can go to Rags for. The pack here is in Upper South, which is that's a kind of a convoluted one to get to. That's a not tonight thing. So what we need now is metal, so we can go out in metal. We can go out in metal run with my crappy Yankee. Where's my crappy Yankee? There's my crappy Yankee. And we probably need to put on. I think I have some. I don't think I have the Gilly engrams, but I may have Gilly BPs. No, I did not get those engrams. The question is, do I have Gilly BPs? I sure do. What's the cost of these suckers? Not bad at all. That's a full set. And this is made from your inventory. So, a little bit of fiber, a little bit of hide, a little bit of orc poly that I know I gathered earlier. Let's just see. Good lord. Oh, that's why. Game tends to lag when I have that stupid Ark Wiki open. It's a good use of the poly, I believe. So craft 1. Craft 1. And I think that probably used all of it. But hey, it's better than nothing. I'm going to look like a mental patient, but yeah, I look kind of like Chewbacca in Stormtrooper gear. Like that's looking a little rough. I don't think I have any Gilly in here. Nope. But at least it makes me not melting. That's really what it's all about. Put all this in here just for safekeeping. Okay, up the ladder we go. So I just want to gather some, it's 3 times. You want to gather as much metal as possible, and I just want to finish this outer part, and then that may not happen all tonight, but I would like to try it. Let's go. So you're asking yourself, watching this, saying, hey, what's up with the wyvern going to get a metal run? Would you use the RG? No, because the person that did this put like 1,700 pounds of weight into it and a bunch of stamps, so it actually works out pretty good. But yes, you would be thinking correctly. Why would you not use an RG? I agree. But when my wyvern's got more weight than the RG, because I have a very low level RG. And this can definitely protect me better than any RG ever could. And I do have a card jar. I just don't have the ability to make a said saddle yet. So once I do, then I can actually take the card jar out for a spin, which is awesome. So up we go. These striders have been here for a while. I'm just waiting for one of them to say, you know, claimable or whatever. They're obviously not yet. All right. Hey, can we get out of the way? There we go. Poopy poopy. And metal. Again, not the strongest tanky in the world. It would be smart of me to get another one down the road, but you know, before this 3 times event's over, I just want to get metal started. The stone's good to keep, but I don't necessarily need it because I have a little dough end that I can emberlacking again. And now we wait. And wait. I think the base I'm going to build on here, this probably will end up being home base until because really, it has to be home base until you get to Gen 2. Once you get to Gen 2, which is going to be a long, even if, I mean, that's if we get there before they shut the servers down. The obsidian I'd love to have, I just don't need it right now. It's not like it's not going to be here. Because with Gen 2, you obviously just get resource after resource after resource after resource, but I'm gonna stay here, and the second choice would be Fjorder, but that is the dead last map, so I can't. If I'm taking them in order, you could build on Aberration for the amount of metal, but I'm gonna prefer that I stay here because I can do the boss fights fairly quickly and get the element to run the base pretty easily. $84 metal ain't getting nothing done. Jeez. That's better. Not much better, but better. So there's a fair amount of metal we got going on here. And the Wyvern will be able to handle carrying my fat butt bag. There we go. That's a fair amount of metal. And he officially can no longer move. So let's take him home. And this is the hard part, is when I get the forge, when I get enough for the Indie Forge, the Indie Forge will be outside. So it'll sit on the outside of the base with a door directly on the back end of it, so you can still access the stuff from the inside. But you land, drop off your metal until you get a Strider. Once you get a Strider, it doesn't matter. But again, a Strider is the end, not is far, far away. I'm going to drop this off and see if we can't gather some of this. There we go, Inky. That's perfect. Boy, that was pretty great there. That's another 460. A little harder to pick up than with an RG, but it does work. We will have to transport this bit by bit, which is going to be super annoying. But in the long run, worth it, because I'm pretty sure I have wood in all the forges already. I'm pretty sure I planned ahead on that earlier in the day. As far as streams concerned, it's not going to be every night, but it's going to be pretty close. And it won't be like 8-hour marathon streams. Like that, can't do that. I stream when I have the time. So. Oh yeah, that's what happens, by the way, with the Wyvern. Is sometimes, most of the, when you carry a dino, like a throw it or this, ouch, it just like sits there, and then eventually it falls. It's pretty funny. All right, let's do this thing. And I have water tanks here. I don't have water run. I know, but at least it's something. I just need this thing to be able to move. 192. This thing needs to get out of the way. So, by the way, that's why you see tech parasaurs, is I'm trying to get a little dust thing going on. Yeah, we can put it in there. Because I think we need 5,000 metal for the forge. Alright, big guy, keep on trucking. And eventually I'd like to get a high-level RG. So any of the dinos I can take with me as well. I don't have to start over. There's a lot of 100 days videos out there where people like start over. I'm not doing that. Rest assured, I ain't doing that. I need to be able to burn through these maps a little quicker. I think I can ride this thing now. Okay, that's totally not worth it. Just this little bit will help. Okay, forget it. Just give me the whole thing. Oh no. your fat butt in there. Apparently that's not feasible either. Jump over. I just gotta get him in there. Once we do, we're good. Dung beetles need that too. I mean, I'm using a old school frickin' compost bin for try to get a little bit of fertilizer started. Because we don't really need to knock out much anymore. So that's a thing too. Once you have the Rex team, you're kinda good. It's more or less for pride when you tame stuff then. But I will like to tame a Giga at some point too. Oh my word, this is painful. Do-dee-do. Okay, you have to go away. Love you to pieces, but you gotta move your butt. You gotta move your booty. But we'll keep these things cranking, and you should be able to move just fine now. There we go, a little bit better. And I did have metal in there, wood in there to start. I did plan ahead a little. Did plan ahead. We will obviously require more, but more there, more there. I guess I could light that one up. That'd probably be smart. Alright, we got metal cooking. Mission accomplished. Now back to the matter at hand with my chainsaw, wherever I put it. There it is. And we need to put the engrams in. I like having the engrams in the hotbar, just for the mere fact that I know when I have enough. And I seem to be missing a dough-head. Oh, we're gonna need gasoline. Is that in here? It's probably in here. Sure is. Oh, the dough-head's on the roof. I was like pretty sure I remember seeing the dough-head. Oopsie. Come here. Alright, we don't necessarily need the dough-head for this part, but we gotta chop down some trees. And the best way to do that is with our friend the chainsaw. Especially on 3 times. Not too shabby. That's enough to get us started. Really, I want all the gates done, but really it's this side on the right. That's gateways and gates. If I can get that done, then I know that the Rexes can be on, neutral, and something attacks them, and they don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about them falling off or anything. Not that they matter too much right now, but let's do it. And then we'll put them here and here. And just keep cranking away. It's a coup to have Broodmother done already. I can tell you that. Not have to worry about engrams, not to worry about any of that crap. It's so awesome. Let's see where that takes us. I don't know if 8's enough. Actually, I think 8 is enough. And we did, and a gentleman that, and his name escapes me because it was like 10 days ago, but one of the first people I met, I was on Herb Island when I first started, just really getting moving. He gave me a nice 50 plant R seeds, or plant Y seeds or Z seeds or whatever. So I do have the ability to kind of protect the base a bit, which is awesome. That works. And the gates. I don't really like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. Get in there. Yeah, I like that better. Oh, shoot! That almost got ugly fast. That almost sucked. This is kind of a way in, so we're going to have to fix that. Where's the... There it is. I do want to expand it a little and not hit spike walls. I mean, that's the thing. I don't think any... Well, this does give the ability of some people, I think, to get under here. No. If I can't, they can't. But they'll be able to fly in. I mean, somebody really wants to get in the base, they're going to be able to. Oh, crap! Come here, Dillo jerk. Oof. You chose the spike wall. You chose poorly. That was not smart. He's running away. Running away, eh? Where'd you go? Come here. You came at me like a bat out of hell. You will pay the price. Come on. Come down here. How are you traversing that? Okay, you're not. So that's pretty damn good. There we go. Let's finish off the gates here. The actual gates themselves. Oh, we are out of wood? Wow. 7's a good start. Because we're pretty much, I'm not saying we're done with the gates, but we put a fair amount of them up already. This will stop the Rexes, because the Rexes can't fit through there, but, you know, there's like no chance of a problem. Yeah, we're going to need a few more. Or need more than a few. Yeah, there's a tree over here. Like I said, there's a drop out here. So once all these gates are done, and I put up some of those plant species up, I can do the boss fights from here and just wait for a drop. I won't have to concern myself with going to an obelisk and all that other stuff. Excuse me. That way, if things like this come through, it, you know, hanging out in the base or whatever, I don't have to worry about them. We require stone, do we not? Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, because this will be nice. Originally, I wanted the gates to be just on the inside of the spike walls, but I think I'm going to take this base out a bit because I run out of real estate over here of building because of the drop. So I'd want to actually come out a bit and swing it around this way so I have some more room to grow. The Rexes alone, that whole thing's going to be ugh. Oops. I'm a little tubby. I think 6 gets it done. Actually, it might not even be that much. We'll find out. Well, it's at least 4. Let's put it in. Short 1, huh? Ooh, I gotta quit hitting that. But, okay. It can be done. Alright, what's missing? Just stone now. Now we got to go back and get that stone. And I like going to Green Knob for it just because there's just a lot of stone around Green Knob. So you can just get in there and get it done. But yeah, that wall feels pretty good. And we'll connect it in. And then if I want to do spike walls around the outside, I can. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem, especially once they get plant species rolling. It shouldn't be a thing. Artifact of the pack shouldn't be a problem. I just don't have a great land dino to do it with. Well, the Desmodus. Actually, you know what? It'll be fine. With the Desmodus, it's going to be fine. Especially if I go at night, it's invisible. Get in, get out, it'll be over. Yeah, it'll be perfect. That's the Desmodus. You can talk about the Strider being the game breaker of this game, but it's not. It's the Desmodus. Because you don't have fear anymore. In a previous stream, I totally screwed up like 18 different ways in a cave, and all I had to do was go get a Desmodus, and I tried to get a little risky with it and try and let the Desmodus latch on the side of like a lava flow so I could get a dino out of the lava, but that did not work out well. If the dino that I tame from another map does get killed, not if it gets killed by starvation, that's my fault, and it stays away. And I can't tame another one until I get to that map. But you know, if it dies from a cave run or something like that, you know, something where actually something killed it, then I can go tame another one. But this is basically just a personal challenge. I want to make sure I can. I mean, I've been playing this game for a very long time, and I want to make sure that I still have the skill set to be able to play this game at what I would deem to be a high level. Gates, 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 and I just made the wrong thing. And we'll just need to chainsaw something else, and I think this Doed might be able to get a little bit more. No? Back to base and chainsaw a tree and make more gates and call it a day. And as soon as a drop hits, I'm going to go to Gen 2 and get the egg incubator engram. As soon as I get my drop by the base, which usually takes a minute, but I'm going to upload the whole videos to YouTube. Eventually, I may edit them down just so people just don't see the boring side of official, but the boring side of official is the point of the channel and the streams. So I want people to see what the grind is like, why this game is. People have thousands and thousands and thousands of hours into it as opposed to hundreds. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this side. Now we'll just extend it out. Maybe we have to build on pillars. We require, so let's just, I think there was one missing over here. There was. There we go. And then we'll just extend. Come on. Snappy, snappy. There you go. How many did I have? Alright, well, let's just do that. I don't think that worked out like the way I'd hoped. I'm told they're fixing the snap points in the new version of the game. That would be perfectly fine with me because your snap points are awful in this game. Just terrible. Yeah, I like this being out a little wider. Taking it right to the tree line maybe, because that gives us so much more room to build out. Is that Trudon? No, it's a Listro. Trudons are prevalent here. They're little turds. Go away. Just let me take some trees down, man. This is obviously a mostly Spanish-speaking server. I apologize that I do not know your language. I probably should. I did not pay that close of attention in high school. I think one more round of it. Compies. Seriously? Compies, little ankle biters. Little jerks. Ankle biter compies. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more wood. As long as some compy doesn't follow me to hell and back. And we might be able to come out wider on this side too. Because that... Whoa! That drops dead in the middle. And the Archie can still fly. But yeah, I think taking it out a little wider to the tree line, I think is the way to go. Then we'll just pick the highest point and start building out of pillars and be done. Again, I don't think I'm going to get the wall done. May only go for an hour tonight just because the boss fight was a win enough. I don't like not winning. I like ending on a high note, let's put it that way. I don't want to stick around and be like, oh yeah, I died 10 times afterwards because I was just stupid. Like I don't need that in my life. But I think extending it's probably a smart move. Running low on resources. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I'm running low on thatch. That hasn't been a problem since like day 4. Take the wyvern out. The wyvern's a thatch machine. Okay. More wood is required. As well as more stone, but 15 gates ought to help out a tremendous amount. Dang it. I hated doing it this way, but it is what it is. Just put you on follow. I do have a chainsaw, so in case it gets a little hairy, I can just chainsaw the thing to death. Or attempt to. No, we're going to keep it out. Archie, you're killing me. Sure about the wyvern. You just follow too darn close. You're just too darn loud. If you're asking the question, why not like a wall? Like one of the use the defense supports and stuff. I hate using it. It makes me batty. Okay, I knew this was off. I had a feeling something was messed up. Why would you do the same thing 3 times? Nope. Like I said. Oh shit. Come here, little brat. Ooh, he pissed off the wrong guy. Well, we're gonna test these spike walls out. And my one gate's all jacked up. Oh, his buddy's coming. Not happy with this particular issue. What the heck are you doing? You might want to help your buddy behind you there. Well, there's one down. I think he thinks his buddy's good. I don't think he's too concerned. And we do have a little bit. Just to ease the burden a little bit. Okay. I don't think I can pick up this gate frame anymore. It's going to be demolished. Oh no, it didn't really place weird. Alright, cool. Yeah, I was going to say, I think we got to the point to where that was happening. Excuse me. And these do snap. They just snap weird. Just like everything else in this game does. Just weird. Yep, that'll do. And we just bring it around. That BE gate's gonna have to come out, and these are gonna have to be destroyed too. But that's okay. I chose to go big or go home. But yeah, I want to extend this way out, way out. Why? Because I can. Do you really need a reason why? And I'm not making the base giant. I'm just making the area. It's a common misconception too. My base is not going to be huge. The area around it is, but not the base itself. Oh boy. Piss off, compy. The heck is little ankle biters? Because I'd like to have my Rexes, like my breeders, outside. Not have to mess with anything. Might be a pipe dream, but we're going to put the wood on the wyvern and take the RG back to get more stone and with the doed and make a few more, and I think that's probably going to be it. What are you doing? And it's on the wyvern. Perfect. Let's roll out. Oh, we are lagging. Again. At least that's how you know you're in 15-minute intervals. How many lag spikes you get. but just over an hour. We might cut it short just a smidge. But I do want... There it goes. While we're there, I'm going to look how much a replicator is. I want to say it's like 2,500 metal, which... But first things first, you really need the Indie Forge, and I think that's 5,000. So we'll let that metal smelt and cook overnight. Because for building these gates and building a new base, I'll get to 89 before the event's over, and I'll be able to make an egg incubator and throw those in there, and not have to worry about air conditioners anymore. But yeah, my bases tend to be taller rather than bigger, because I feel like I can just take elevators up. I like elevators. I get made fun of a lot for liking elevators, but I love elevators. Uh-oh. I think I lost a doehead. Come here. I mean, you're good to do it, brother. You just keep going. Replicator requires, oh my, 5,000. Oh, the black pearl. Ooh, that's going to be a thing. Didn't even think about the black pearls. I have to get this gotcha sooner rather than later. It's alright. We're not in desperate need of a replicator. I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world that I don't have one, but I mean, I can make one, so that, you know, kind of ego says, make it. How do you miss it? Yankee, you don't even need to be close. It still does it. Roll, baby, roll. Okay, where'd you go? Take him back to base, and here we go. Black Pearl. There's really no easy way except for a gotcha. Man, kill trilobites all day long. And try to go down there and kill a Tuso with no water dinos, but actually I think we can gather them out here. It's just you need to get very deep in the ocean, and that's where things get a little hairy. That first would require the jetpack, which you need from the dragon, which you get from the dragon. Because you could use the tech suit in Gen 2. I could go to Gen 2 and gather. That's one of the rules is, you know, kind of the final rule is I can't go to Gen 2 and just gather stuff. Like, I could go out in space and just gather it. I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to keep to the spirit of it and saying, hey, this is how it was meant to be done. You know, as they added parts to the game, they made them obviously simpler. The game has become much more simple because of all, like, Crystal Isles being great for artifacts. You don't even really need to work at it. You just fly around. Artifacts are kind of the exception to the rule. I think I won't beleaguer myself too much for, you know, picking up artifacts. Like, I don't think that's a problem. But when you start talking about going to Gen 2, just hanging out, getting resources, I don't think that's fair. I think you go there for a dino, like I did, and you get out. Now, those that play official would know, yeah, absolutely, you do whatever you need to do to get the resources that you get. I agree with that. I'm just trying to take it as it comes, how it's supposed to be. this is going to be it. I don't have the patience to go diving into the wood well again. Yeah, that's going to be it. The dough could probably stay. I don't think the dough staying out's a problem. Especially when you're offline damage protected. It's not from players, obviously. It's from other things trying to kill you. So this is why it's hard to do this on an RG. You can only go so far. Before you have to kind of reposition. I don't want to start bringing it in yet, but I kind of want to start bringing it in. Not quite. Nope, we still got the beaky gate to go. Yeah, we're not coming in yet. Nothing like a little bit more. Jesus. No rate reduction on the wood. That's a little strange. I didn't remember that. I think we're going a little wider than we would like. We're going to turn it back in. Mouse chops. Yeah, there we go. Let's bring it in. Bring it in. I think that was a little too extreme. Excuse me, please. There you go. That's what you want. I don't want that. That's still too much. There we go. Yeah, we still got a long way to go. Not why I'm turning things in right away, but geez, I got another one. Yeah, I think that's okay. Now we can extend from the other side. But that will be tomorrow. Had a long day with this boss team, and what a great day it was. What a great day it was. To give my metal a chance to smelt overnight, because there's a long way to go. Long, long, long way to go. That's each one's 300, so let's just call it 1,500 that we can get out of this, if not more. So that gets us closer. Gets us closer. Anyway, thanks for watching it on Twitch. So if you haven't followed us on Twitch, it's at ArkOfficialGaming, and visit the YouTube channel that is ArkOfficialGaming as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll do it again hopefully tomorrow. See ya.